Hi everyone, it's Cherry Enchantress. I'm here with another pick a card, and this time we're going to focus kind of on a similar topic but with a different approach. I'm going to call it Who is Your Counterpart? Okay, so I have 4 piles this time instead of 3, and counterpart, I want it to mean anything that you're attracted to. So it could be the twin flame, it could be the soulmate, it could be future husband, life partner, or somebody who just makes you feel comfortable when you're around them and you can travel together and be together, but without any specific labels, things like that. So I'm going to see what comes up for you guys, and we're going to get a little bit specific. So I'm going to ask certain questions like, so what the first card here that you're going to choose from is their archetype. You know, what is their sort of main characteristic that sort of defines them? Then I'll find out if they're your soulmate, twin flame, life partner, or whatever category, if you want to categorize them, title them. Then we'll look kind of into whatever kind of career or hobbies or life path they're interested in. What is their kind of work that they do? And then we'll look into zodiac signs, also a little bit of personality. We're going to do letters and charms, and how they see you. Also, we'll have a couple of how they see you. So I'm taking this mostly from you as being the feminine and your person being the masculine, but it can be reversed. And then the how they see you will definitely show the feminine, but you can take that to mean your person as well. And then finally, what do you need to know about the connection? Okay, and where is it moving to? What's going on? What do you need to know? What's the kind of key word or phrase or something to know about the connection? Okay, so first of all, let's just go over each of your stones. Pile 1 is this, it's a yellow calcite. Pile 2 is the blue lace agate. Pile 3 is fluorite. And pile 4 is the green aventurine. All right, let's take a deep breath in. Close your eyes, release your breath. Open your eyes and let them go to the pile that's meant for you. Let's begin. Okay, and here's pile number 1 with the yellow calcite. And your archetype is the sovereign. So the sovereign represents a leader type. This is the person that really has their stuff together, so to speak. They're visionary. They are full of passion and fire too. So it does kind of have this Leo energy, or fire sign, king and queen, regal, royal energy. And they're about structure and success. It also kind of symbolizes the emperor, who represents Aries. And so this, in the general sense, they have this need for security and keeping their boundaries, but they are also very good at empowering you and others. And that's what they do when they come into your life. They give you a sense of power and feeling good about yourself. All right, and so anything else that I need to tell you about them? They're very enthusiastic. They welcome in passion and fire and creativity. They are there for you to nurture your dreams. They create structure, and they could be like the builder, somebody that makes structure, makes buildings, or some kind of engineer possibly. In your life, they will be there for you when you're feeling zapped of energy or sapped, you know. So they'll be there to kind of counterpart that in you, you know. The The sovereign, when they are balanced, they belong to themselves and they are service to others by choice. And their method of leading is to empower others. But when they can be unbalanced, you know, when they're balanced, they're strong and they know how capable they are, and they will claim their space without hesitating, and they invite others around them to do the same. They have this really kind of alpha male, let's say, kind of quality about them. They attract people to them. The unbalanced sovereign, though, could be domineering. They can become too controlling and boundaried and not creating space for emotional connections and softness with those in their life. So they might have a fear of not being in control, and in turn may lash out to those around them and micromanage things. So that's when they're out of balance, okay? All right, I feel like I need to clean my screen. Hold on. Okay, let's learn a little bit more about them. So from the ethereal visions, we have the star. This is definitely somebody that brings you hope and makes you feel like, you know, renewed, like something good is on the way. Then we have the sun, and these might be endearments they even call you, like you're the sun, moon, and stars to them. There's the moon. And they're just like really happy people. They have a lot of joy. I definitely see, but a lot of fire energy, like there is possibly, they could be ruled by the sun like Leos are, or just have this tendency to be very sunny disposition, and they're very successful. Whatever they think about and dream about, they can bring into a successful situation. And you also have the Emperor, so definitely could be why is it not zooming? It's because it's so shiny. Definitely could be Aries, fire signs, Mars energy. There's just a lot going on here. There's this strength of character. There's definitely the boundaries, but also it's almost as if you can't help but let them lead, because they have such good ideas and they have such a good way of looking at things that bring about wealth and fortune and fame and good things. You know, it's like you trust their judgment, and you're the perfect counterpart because you're very supportive in their dreams. At the same time, they're very also supportive of you. They would like they would put money behind you too, right? You know, they would, whatever you wanted, as far as goals and dreams, they would definitely use their power of influence and leadership qualities to help bring about your dreams too. All right, so let's see what about their zodiac sign or zodiac influence here. We've got the moon, okay. We have the 7th house, partners. So they could be very good husbands or wives here, very good partners, very stable and good partners. You have Aquarius, I know, so here's some air energy and water element sensing. Definitely water. This is a nice balance of things. So some of you could be dealing with water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or there's a lot of water in their chart. They could have water in the 7th house, or moon in some water sign, or moon in Aquarius. Any of these possibilities could be true here. With the moon and water, it does feel like they have a strong emotional quality about them, and they have a lot of nurturing qualities about them as well. Very intelligent, out-of-the-box type thinkers also, and really good partners, really good husbands and wives here. All right, so let's see what they will be to you in your future. Ooh, your dreams are coming true. Have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through. You got life partner. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. And marriage. This is going to be your future spouse, it looks like. And life partner means future spouse. So definitely this pile is future spouse. It feels like that already with the 7th house here. Very good. And then let's see what they think of you. Okay, so we're going to use an L key. they will see you as she who radiates knowing, ambition, and confidence. They just see you as a beautiful, radiant, strong person that they would love to. I think they like your spunk and your feistiness, and they want to support you in any way possible. Let's see. And then from the your personal power cards, what do they want to see you keep achieving in yourself? Surrender. Okay, I surrender. So maybe you do have a lot of power about you, but then you also have to learn how to let go of control sometimes. So I surrender. Let me see, which number is this? I don't think I need the book, but I'll check it out. Okay. And sometimes they have cute little quotes. Have you ever been so overwhelmed trying to make something happen, and no matter how hard you try, something always seems to get in the way? There are times when things are beyond our control, and we're not meant to take action. Everything is about ebb and flow, and we have to learn to acknowledge that time and that time that it takes, and just simply surrender. Tune into what the universe wants you to do. So just surrender, have fun, do something adventurous, and let life be your inspiration or spark. And when you surrender to life's plan, it brings you the people and opportunities necessary to proceed. So I feel like this is saying, yeah, you might be like, who in the heck could this be? My future husband? I don't even have any inkling of him, but surrender that thought, surrender the how, and this person will appear. If you have an idea who it is, though, then maybe you're like, well, when are we going to get married? And surrender that thought, because that is also is about to appear for you. It's about to happen as well. So just kind of be loose, go with the flow, enjoy your day-to-day with your person, and it will feel much better if you do it that way. Let's just get a fun quickie. What will their eye color be like? Whoever this is, and it could be somebody you already know. What is their eye color, or what will it be? And I use guys in these pictures, but of course, if you're interested in feminine, female, then go with that. Okay, they're gonna have brown eyes. All right, let's see what color hair they're gonna have. Ooh, reddish hair. Now, red hair doesn't mean it has to be flaming red, but definitely some red in their hair. Okay, so that's fun. That's just a fun thing. You just never know what you're gonna get. All right, so let's do some Scrabble and some charms. Let's try this one. Okay. Oh, I should have put the butterflies the other way around. Silly me. Okay, let's see what we got. Well, you definitely got twin flames here, like a really tight connection. Like I said, this is going to be turned into marriage, but it could be a twin flame that turns into marriage, or just a very beautiful, happy, harmonious marriage that feels like twin flame material. Then you have, you might have babies too. You got the lockets with my kitties in it, my oldest two. Then you've got France here, so some French connection. You have true kiss, true love's kiss. You have wad of money, so plenty of money. You have Florida. You have the pianos, music. What's the piano award actually? Bicycle, getting around town with your bike. You got all it takes is faith, trust, and pixie dust. Magic here. You have, see, true love's kiss. I was right. Somebody needs to watch Enchanted again. Right? Isn't that Ella? Is it Ella Enchanted or just Enchanted? Okay, it was Enchanted. Anyway, we got the giraffe, tall and beautiful. You have some pretty shoes stepping out. You have the, I love this one. This is not all who wander are lost. so that's appropriate. And oh my God, you have the Statue of Liberty, so it could be a New York connection. You have the book. The book could represent the book of knowledge, book of secrets, the book of love, writing a book together, something about the book, journaling, setting your intentions at the Lion's Gate. Oh, and you got Joan of Arc. So Joan of Arc, she will help you in your endeavors. And you have the letter O and the key that opens anything up. Basically, this is for you to open up and enjoy. Let's see about your letters. Wow, see, you have Twin Flame. You've got H, B, O, HBO, S, Z, and D. All right, so you decide what you might get out of that. There's not, it doesn't seem like there's a word there, but it could be initials or it could have some kind of meaning in another way. But the fact that Twin Flame came out was pretty cool too, I think. All right, you guys, well, I hope you like that. Thumbs up, and please subscribe and be part of the On the Way to 40K and all my goodies that I'm giving out for my birthday channel anniversary coming up soon on August 21st of current time 2021. But if you see this sometime in the future, hello, how is it in the future? I have a lot of people commenting from the on my past videos, like, how does this apply? It can still apply. Just take energies the way you want to take them, and even old videos can have some kind of significance and meaning to you if you stumble upon it. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys around. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. Okay, hi, pile number 2 with the blue lace agate. So your archetype or your person is the creator. So the creator is really good. It's usually an artist, somebody who likes to take life and interpret it in their way, you know, something that's, it's like in the eye of the beholder, you know. So they're very inspiring. They'll be inspiring to you. You know, they could be your muse. They're a manifester. They're very playful. And so let's kind of get a little more idea what the creator is about. The creator will have good qualities and bad qualities, or let's say positive and negative. And both qualities can affect you. And sometimes you counterbalance their qualities because that's what counterparts do. So the creator finds us when we need to move the raw and pure energy in and out of our body and allow it to physically manifest. You know, to be with creation is to simply interpret that which is already within us. There are no rules for creation. This is indicating that there could be a time that a project's coming up for you. And it's time for you and your person, or your person, maybe because you're counterparts to each other, that you're going to be thinking of ideas and inspiring creativity within each other. So nurture that seed. So the balanced creator has lots of energy and finds inspiration easily. And sometimes people see them as always moving to new things, but really they're quite grounded, and they show up and to, you know, every idea and see it all the way through, and they make it manifest. They also have a playful disposition and are skilled at tuning in to challenges and changing those challenges into opportunities and problem solving. You know, they see it as like a fun puzzle to fix. Instead of getting defeated, they find it as a fun challenge. There is flexibility and fluidity inherent in the creator, and it's electric and can serve as a catalyst for others to tap into their own wells of inspiration. Now, on the dark side, or the not so positive side, they view themselves as being unworthy, and their value can be dependent on how much other people appreciate their work. They may tend to isolate themselves, and they can also overlook other aspects of their life, their family, friends, and responsibilities, and personal needs in favor of their creative work. Sometimes they just throw themselves into it and ignore everything else. I kind of know how that feels. On the other hand, they may have an inflated ego. Like, there's two sides. There's the one that's kind of like you know, has low self-esteem, and another one that has a big, you know, big head. And they have larger than life disposition, and they also may believe that they need to suffer in order to create art, and in turn keeping personal development stagnant. So there's a couple of different ways this could go on the negative, but I feel like your person definitely, at least on the positive side, would be a very fun person to be with. You know, they'd be very flexible and easygoing. Okay, so let's see now about kind of like other things that will clue us into their work. So you have the Magician, definitely master manifester here. You give them anything and they'll turn it into anything. You know, just give them a few sticks and they'll create a masterpiece out of it. And it's not just about the physical things, although the physical, tangible manifestations happen all the time for them. They're also really good at using their intuitive power to manifest and create things around them. Create things and make things come towards them. Okay, and we also have, Temperance. Now, here, this is like some of the people out there, it depends on what their medium is. Like, when it comes to creativity, it can be in the form of painting, music, and other things. It could be in the form of alchemy, mixing ingredients, so like bakers and candlestick makers, you know, anything that takes balancing parts, you know, balancing elements of, and also they are, as people, very balanced and modest and moderate, and you blend easily with them, just like air and water can make rainbows. It's kind of that feeling when you're with them, that they inspire you and you inspire them, and so everything turns into magic when you're around them. And then we have the Artist. See, the Artist is here. So the Artist sometimes has to pull away from the world, really, to really look deeply into, you know, what's going on, what they see, like absorb their surroundings and interpret it, because that's what an artist does. And everyone's interpretation of the world is different. And I feel that you'll be very attracted to the way they see the world. They see the world in this, this is also about, I don't know why I'm all choked up. This is also about, so it's creation, right? The vessel of creation here. And it signifies mankind and shows when you need to open to the knowledge so that's available. There's a lot of book reading and research and training and things like that these people like to do, because they feel like all of that is important to honing their craft and broadening their mind. And sometimes they get very focused, and so it's hard to distract these people from their goals. But they're also very kind and considerate, and they would listen to you if you needed them to. All right, so let's see now. What exactly are they then, if as far as what is their, you know, what would they be to you in the future? Would they connect with you like a spouse, or would they be just free and not have any kind of substance and form to them? So let's see what our romantic fairy has to say. Oh, they're your soulmates. So you have found your romantic counterpart. Definitely your muse and your soulmates. You have spirit soul path, a personal evolution within your relationship. So being with them helps you to grow. And guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. So they are part of your personal growth and ascension. They are meant to be here for you. And what they do in your life, besides being a muse to your creativity, or it's like this counterpart. Both of you are creative, and both of you are muses to each other, and you keep inspiring each other back and forth. But you're also, it's also all about growth and ascension, and you becoming the best you that you can possibly be. So let's try to see what kind of signs we got here. So we have Scorpio, I transform. So you can see it. Okay. And air element. So there's a lot of air here as well. And Chiron, healing. Ooh. And the first house, the body. Interesting. So one of the, so maybe the gift here could have to do with like massage therapy or something. Anything that has to do with the body and healing, like yoga and meditation and those kinds of things. Also, there could be a lot of air in the chart, air in the first house, air sign, Scorpio in the first house. There's a lot of mental connection here. This represents connection, telepathic connections. And so a lot of mental activity. And because of this activity, I feel that's how you connect. You have, your connection is this one of just being by each other's healing and ascending, you're growing just by being near each other. All right, so let me see what they want to, how they see you. They see you as she who brings light, Blanche, light, serenity, and beacon. So they see you as like the light worker, or this could be your person if you would like to see your person as the female form. It's either or, but these cards are intended to represent the female or feminine. And so she who brings light, and the feeling that you get from here, the feeling you get is this peaceful feeling and calm and serene, you know. So if you are looking at this as this is your person, then she is very calm and serene. If you're looking at this is a message, you know, or from your person and how they see you as calm and serene, and somebody who gives them a lot of support just being near them. So let's see what the personal power card has to say for you. Your power here is, I am divinely guided. So definitely a strong connection with spirit here. And yeah, this is about you. What they like about you is your ability to use your intuition and your psychic mind to always kind of like know what they need and be supportive. It's beautifully harmonious here, really harmonious. And so Ralph Waldo Emerson said, it's not the destination, it's the journey. So this person definitely likes to roam, to journey, and it's not, they're not so focused, he or she, I was about to say she, but yeah, for some of you it's a she. They're not so focused on how they're going to get there or when they're going to get there or the there. They're really focusing on the now. Maybe they read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, but there's a lot of presence in this person that actually rubs off on you really well, and you rub off on them really well for that reason also. So I think that is really good. This person could you know, they like the way you have a quiet mind and that you meditate and have patience and stay calm and cool and collected in times of strife, you know, and that you have so much faith even when things go wrong. So yeah, that's really nice. Okay, so let's do a little, let's see what let's just do a little fun pendulum reading. Let's see what color hair they have. And, you know, if you happen to be thinking of a bald person, then we'll just say the rest of their hair, their beard, their body hair, whatever. Brown hair. Okay. Let's see now, what color eyes do they have? Let's change that a little so we don't copy ourselves. What color eyes does your counterpart have? And if it sounds like you, then a lot of times you and your counterpart will look very much alike. And your counterpart has brown hair, brown eyes. Very nice. Okay, so now let's see about your charms. Let's see about your charms. Okay. And we'll refer to the cards if we need to, but I feel like it just depends. Ooh, wow. So we have, who's this? We have the Lady of Fatima. I think she came to Portugal. You got trust, fearless. You have motorhead. Could be somebody who's good with cars, a mechanic, somebody who has a car collection, and revving up motors too, like this drive, this vibe, this good feeling. You have the Big Ben clock tower in London, so that could be a London connection. Could also represent this divine timing. You have a baby, so this counterpart could be somebody that you have kids with, or they already have kids. You have USA and family and hope and trust and namaste. So they could be like spiritual, you know, ooey gooey, what do you call it? Woo 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 woo. Anyway, you could be like connected to them with your dreams or through music, like a muse is with lyrics and songs. And oh, you too got the Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. Like, looks like all of you guys are manifesting really nicely here. The pixie dust is coming through for you, and it's in the cards, you guys. Watch those, especially this channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe right now and push the bell for notifications, because the future readings are going to tell you more. Okay, and then I'm just teasing you, but definitely would love you to subscribe to my channel. But basically, this is you too, your own power of being able to divine and read the cards. You also have, and somebody else that you trust. You've got a picnic basket, so it looks like a future date coming up, and the letter D, and a pine cone, which means the fall, and the tree is like health and karma and destiny and growth, planting roots and branching out, all really good signs. The bicycle of movement, good movement here. I gotta get my bike fixed. And then the star, which represents hope. Even if it's a starfish, all stars to me represent hope. And speaking of starfish, see, we have money and hope and renewal and fame and fortune and recognition coming through, and soulmates and connections, all of this good stuff. All right, let's get a little Scrabble, see if we can get any letters. Okay, we got L, M, U, Q, E, another E, O, and P. So, Plum, Professor Plum, and almost a queen here. Queen, or yeah, it could be whatever. You know, if you see some initials, then that's for you. If not, just, you know, if that's the only part of the reading that didn't resonate, then don't worry about it. This is just supposed to be a sign for some of you out there to like really validate things. But if you don't see anything specific for yourself, then it doesn't matter. There's like a me here. Plume. Ooh, plume, like a peacock feather. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next. Thumbs up if you like that. Feel free to comment below. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And stick around because I have more amazing videos and a lot of giveaways coming up for my channel anniversary, which is August 21st if you're watching on real time. If you're not, hello, and it's nice to see you here. You're welcome to watch this channel just to get any messages at any time, timeless, just for some kind of message that you needed to hear. All right, I'm moving on to the next. All right, and here's pile number 3. So this is with fluorite, and your archetype is the pillar. Have you ever heard the pillar of society? This kind of just represents a person who's very upstanding, you know, community loves them and trusts them and knows that they have a lot on their shoulders, but they're one of these kinds that are willing to take it on because they enjoy the duties. Sometimes they take on too much, but they are definitely the everything, the nurturer, the leader, the entrepreneur, the jack of all trades, the Renaissance man, you know. They could be also a provider, somebody who stays home and takes care of things, but they do a lot of things, you know. They wear many hats and they hold a space empowered with boundaries and showing service to those who need it. So let's see what else we can learn about the pillar. The pillars, all of these archetypes have kind of a balanced version of them and the imbalanced version. So the pillar here is, like I said, it's this rising to occasion. They're the backbone of society. It talks about being capable. Also, but learning to put yourself first, because, or they need to learn that, and maybe they'll learn that from you, and because you're the counterpart and you'll be one helping them with this. The balanced pillar energy is being able to wear many hats to hold space for family and community, but doing these things with empowered boundaries. And it's placing personal well-being and needs first, knowing that service will be better because of it. So, you know, they're no good to their kids or their family or whoever is depending on them, their work, and they don't balance themselves first. Then the unbalanced pillar can go a couple of ways. In an attempt to maintain control, one can get domineering and manipulative, and then on the other hand, they might find themselves becoming codependent as well, where their identity gets wrapped up in the need to caretake others while forgetting about themselves. So those are the two ways the pillar can go. And I mean, just on a side note, I feel a little bit of Gemini energy because of the way the pillar is, you know, and also feel twin flame energy here too with the pillar like that. Okay, let me see if I can, I don't know why, it could be these cards, but it's not seem to be focusing so well today. I'm going to clean my screen again. All right, let's see now with the tarot, what other information we can get about the pillar. So we got the well. That's exclusive to this Ethereal Visions Tarot, so I'll look into that in just a moment. We have the King of Cups, full of love energy here. And the Two of Pentacles, yeah, balancing everything. This is like those people out there who balance family with career. It's it's this old stereotype that women weren't able to have careers and take care of their families too. Now this is a shared thing between men and women, and everybody's trying to find the proper balance between this. But it looks like that this person is enjoying their work very much, very happy balancing it all. And they're like proud of it. It gives them a sense of pride. So The well is about, it's Mama Gaia right here. It's about the birthplace of ideas, inspiration, and transformation, and all things that are birthed from these creatrix and knowledge flows freely to those who seek it. And it's about nurturing and opportunity and nature and creativity. So it's very much like an Empress card, but it goes a step beyond. It could be that the well represents sort of the Empress, but in the masculine form, you know, or something a little bit deeper than just being a nurturer, but balancing so many things, you know, not just the nurture aspect, but also the masculine aspect, the finances and all of the other qualities that you have to do. And this could represent single moms too and stuff, single moms and dads out there too. So keep that in mind. It's only for some of you. Could be resonating with your counterpart that could be a single parent possibly, but not everybody. Okay. So let's see now, who is this person to you? Like, are they going to be your future spouse, or who are they to you? All right, so we got a twin flame recognition. You know the soul that mirrors your own. So if you're hearing a lot of this stuff about this person that sounds like you, it could be that you have so much in common, or you are like living parallel lives, very similar circumstances. We've got an unexpected connection, opposites attract. So you're similar but different as well. And then you have a healing connection. Your romance will transform your life. So no small order there, but yeah, a big transformation occurring for you guys. So let's kind of get an idea of what some of the astrology is going on here for you. We have, the 4th house, roots. This is a beautiful tree. It's like family. It must be very important. A strong Cancer energy, and this, yeah, family, stability in the home, taking care, caretaker, definitely caretaker, entrepreneur here. And that's very important. Family and making sure everything is healthy and thriving. Venus, love, good with the love relationships. They're good lovers. They're good at loving you. You have earth element, they're stable, so they'll be very committed, and when they come through for you, the timing is not, I mean, you could already know them, you could already be with them, and that's why you're asking. You could be asking to validate, what is this counterpart? Who is this person in my life? You know, and you could be with that twin flame and you realize, wow, this person is my twin flame and we have a stable connection. This is beautiful. Or you could be in separation and wondering, should I keep on with this energy because is it worth it? Is this where I'm supposed to be going? And yes, twin flame relationships are meant for some personal growth here. This is your healing connection, and in the end I feel there's going to be a stability that you never expected, that's going to be beautiful, a very loving, stable situation. And then you got Gemini, so that's perfect. See how it mirrors that symbol, the Gemini symbol there. I think so this person's a lot in their head, and they could be Gemini in the 4th house. They could be an earth sign with Gemini. Earth signs like Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo with Gemini in the 4th house, or a Gemini sun with an earth element in the 4th house. Anyway, you know, however you want to see these mixed together to make their chart, if it resonates to you. If not, you know, just kind of take each energy separately. But definitely the thinking part stands out to me, because some of I think what could be in the way could be the overthinking possibly in this situation. But what's not in the way is this beautiful love that is unconditional and free-flowing. And stability occasionally can be in the way if they're too rigid, and they don't want to budge from their ideas or opinions. But it's for long lasting and long term, for growing a beautiful tree, stability is a very nice quality here. Okay, so let's see how they see you using the Elqui. They see you as she who knows, Yelena, wisdom, clarity, and resolution. So they trust in your wisdom a lot, even more than you even realize. They may even be somebody who teases, or even sometimes doesn't always, doesn't always say, yeah, you're right. They might keep those kind of opinions to themselves, but they always think you're right. They do. They really do think that you have sound judgment, and that your ideas are really super spot on and valid. And sometimes some of you out there will be lucky enough to have nice, deep conversations with them about things that you know and share together. And others of you will just kind of, you'll hint on it, you'll feel it there, like you'll feel this shared knowledge with each other, like you kind of think the way I do, and I think the way you do, and I think our thoughts are compatible, and I think the way we approach life, or our morals and values, is very similar. It could be similar yet different, but they're similar. There's something about it that's the same, and there's something about maybe their approach that's different, or something else that makes it seem different, and the differences can be sometimes difficult, but at the same time, the differences also attract even stronger this connection, more than a lot of connections. And if this truly is a twin flame relationship, then it is also a journey of self-love. So all those things that you love about your counterpart, you also love about yourself. And it's a beautiful love energy back and forth, back and forth. And when you get it right, it's nobody putting each other down. It's two people constantly lifting each other up, raising each other up higher and higher and higher. I saw what it meant, in the Celestine prophecy, and in my mind, it popped in my head as a mutual admiration society. I remember I've been in that situation before, where I was with somebody and we were complimenting each other, and we were back and forth in our compliments, and then we laughed, and the lady said, "This is like a mutual admiration society." I was like, yeah, it is, but that's exactly how it's going to feel. Like, you admire them, they admire you. It's to go back and forth until it's not about blowing up your heads, like the 3D self, like really the base level might go there maybe when you're on that level, but when you get to these higher levels of evolution in yourself, then you're going to see it for what it really is, and it's just pure love, unconditional love, like really supporting each other and growing and healing from this love. So let's see what this final card, this is your power card, it's personal power card. And what does your person want to kind of say they think about your personal power? Oh, I am ready. Oh, and the tree is here again. So there's it's like, I'm ready for the growth. I'm ready for the growth. And it's almost like, okay, growth, here I come. Yeah, it's like feeling like you got everything in line, but feeling like still, and your counterpart is saying, yes, you're ready for the growth. You're ready for all of this. Lemony Snicket says, if we wait until we're ready, we'll be waiting for the rest of our lives. And that's true. Like, there is not really a ready. We're always thinking that there's something else beyond the now. So it's real important for everybody, especially in this pile, to focus on the now. Go listen to some Eckhart Tolle. But yeah, it's just being in the now and being in the present, and seeing it as being ready now. That it's not some future event. You're ready now. You both have the ability and the qualities to take this a step beyond. This is a little different because it's a twin flame relationship, which could mean that there's also a mission here for you. In fact, I'm really feeling drawn to pull you a mission card, so hold on. All right, let's see what your mission is. I always felt I had a higher calling in life, and our connection brings me more clarity on it. There you go. So there is a higher calling. Not sure what or how or when, but the connection keeps calling this person and saying there is something more here. I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. All right, so let's go back to being frivolous, and let's just get a little looks. Let's see what color hair they might have. I don't know, I'm gonna try to change this up a little bit. Oh, wait, let me fix this. No? Okay. Wait, let me do it so you can read it. Okay, there. I'm not trying to rig it, I promise. It's just been leaning to that side, so I just want to make sure it's nothing that I'm doing wrong. Okay, brown hair. So like I said in pile 2, if you're thinking this is somebody you know that doesn't have hair, that's bald or something, then that could be for the rest of their body. All right, let's see about their eyes. And I got male images here, but that doesn't really matter, right? If you see the feminine, you know what they look like in your mind's eye. If you have somebody in specific in mind, if not, either way, it doesn't matter. It's just colors. Okay, hazel. It looked like I wanted to go to blue, but hazel. There we go. So brown hair and hazel eyes for you guys. All right, so now let's do some charms. Alrighty. Oh, yay, you got a marble. I like playing with marbles. And everybody's going to get Scrabble anyway. Oh, you got fire here. And Jupiter, planet Jupiter, which means good luck. And you have baby boy. I just found out one of my clients is having a baby boy. And they're protected. Aww. And then you have the camera. So it could be like seeing each other in selfies. This to me, the camera often to me represents the cell phone, because our cell phones are our cameras. And so it could be you just seeing, I had all this thread in my bracelet. You could, you know, purposely taking pictures for each other, or sneaking and looking at each other on your cell phones. But it could be, for a lot of you, could be like for people who are photographers and are artists because of that, you know, artistic photographers, or a little bit of both, you know, maybe you like photography and to spy on people. All right, and then you got Y and the infinity symbol. Ooh, that infinity makes me think of the Lionsgate. We have Saint Anthony, which is the patron saint of lost things and lovers, and it's the Italian Saint Valentine's Day. We have love. I love this little fairy, because this one in particular is like hugging something. So this is like an embrace from your fairy. You've got feathers here. It's like universe sends signs all the time through feathers, and here's a feather that the seagulls gave me from the beach. So sometimes if you have a question, just ask universe to send it through some kind of symbolic form like that. But I do see some water themes. We got the anchor here, stability. We did have stability in those cards. You have somebody's heart's under lock though. I wonder why. Somebody needs the key to unlock it. Maybe there was hurt here, but it's okay. I understand. Like the yin yang represents the twin flame relationship, and the this particular rainbow does too. It's like a beautiful balanced rainbow. Yeah, so both clouds are kind of like equal on either side, and that's what I see. There's a mirroring here, a reflection, two people really on similar paths and similar experiences. the rainbow also, it makes me think of the chakras aligning and you're feeling really good. And for a lot of you out there, it's a shout out to the LGBTQ community. So there you go. Your love is beautiful and rainbowish. Then we have joy. Could be a Christmas thing or a winter thing, but joy is joy, whatever season it is. I feel like the rest of your year is going to go super good. There's lots of outside world changes and challenges, but I feel like your inner circle is going to be really good, and connections and love and family and friends and all of that's going to be really good for the rest of the year. And we have the owl, which is wise communication, and the starfish, which means hope coming through. Ooh, and the starry night, that could be like, you know, meeting under the stars, or some kind of like a night of meteor shower or falling star, something like that, a special magical night. And the angels are here watching you and protecting you always. Okay, so there is should be a name coming out for you, so let's check it. Let's see if we can find any names. I'm not going to spend a long time on this because, you know, I would if I could. Oh, you got Tag Your It. Okay. Well, I cross fingers because I'm running low on battery. So we have Tag. Yes, Tag Your It. Tabs. Best Face. Oh, look, there's my initials. Jess. Almost have like a tiger. We have grabs, and T and a J. I know somebody out there has T and J in their person's initials, or a J and a T. Okay, you guys, if you see your person's initials or anything else, that is for you. We also have great. This is really nice. Great. Okay. And we have best. Okay, I'm going to stop now. Best. The best and the greatest is yet to come. All right, I'm going to move on, you guys. I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. Moving on to the next. Oh yeah, and if you like it, thumbs up, and feel free to comment below, and please subscribe. Thank you. All right, last but not least, the green aventurine. And your archetype is, all right, let's take a seat. All right, we got the explorer. So the explorer is somebody who likes to travel, who's full of adventure. They like to shake up their lives out of the typical and the ordinary. They enjoy freedom, and the freedom to learn from maybe like many environments, many cultures and people. And in a general sense, there would be like the nonconformist. So let's see what else we can find out about the explorer. Oh. So the explorer is, this is like, when you think about explorer, you think of, you know, conjures up images of traveling expeditions, and that definitely is, yes, illuminating and profound. But there's also the exploring right from, you know, your home. So they could be like real visionaries and really have a lot of book smarts too, and like really explore in their mind, be astral travelers and try all kinds of things like that. We're really good dreamers too, like where they travel in their dreams in different dimensions, and maybe within their meditations they're very good at exploring just the levels of dimensions too, through several places, like their telepathic, meditative mind, but also through their logic, through reading and absorbing information and knowledge that way. So the balanced explorer here is driven by the need of freedom and to learn about the world around them. And they don't like to be bound to society's expectations. They prefer that the external world reflects their internal world of mystery and curiosity. That sounds a lot like Pisces to me. And then an explorer that's out of balance can have some ungroundedness and some instability. And those that struggle with that can be, you know, present themselves, they can feel very like addicted to constantly moving or doing the next best thing, keep going, right? Going to new places. My son's a Pisces, this sounds a little like him. And meeting new people, you know. So explorers may have a tendency to refuse to sacrifice their freedom in the immediate and risking their ability to survive and build for their future. So not getting a steady, some things could be like not getting a steady job or changing your jobs frequently, or moving before you have the finances to, or even starting a family before you might have the finances to. And they often find themselves in debt because they constantly want to move to this next thing without actually preparing themselves for you know, the outcome, you know, and so to speak. So some of the explorers are like that. There are also balanced explorers though. So of course, keep that in mind. Your balanced explorer could be definitely one that has everything going for them, but at the same time, you know, still has that need for freedom. And it doesn't mean they want to be away from you. You know, you definitely can travel with them and they would love that. So if you have an adventurous spirit, then your explorer is the perfect counterpart for you. All right, so let's see a little bit more about them. So you got the Chariot, definitely. This is about movement, action, triumph. This is an explorer that's going to get to where they're going. They're going to achieve things, so don't you worry. They are triumphant. This particular card is really cool. Like you have the dark and the light, so they can go either way. They make choices with sureness. You know, they're not fickle or indecisive. They'll stick to their guns. And I'm getting Cancer energy too because of the Chariot, but this guy, look, he has definitely an excited appearance. He's not scared or he's not in doubt of himself. He's very sure of himself. He's sure of where he plans to go. So that's good. You need an explorer who's sure of themselves. All right, let's see what else. And then you have the Moon. So there's another place where they explore in the dream world, in the subconscious. These people are not afraid of the unknown. So if you have anything that you want to do and they've never tried it, they're like, yes, let's try it. Let's do that. Yes. They're not afraid of the unknown. So that's a good thing for some of you out there. You know, some of you need that. You know, these people who are constantly afraid to try things can sometimes be limiting, right? And hold you back. But if you're in the need of somebody, a companion who will seek out new bold places, new civilizations to boldly go where no man has gone before, then yes, you have found your counterpart here. And let's see, and the Hermit. So sometimes they're going to want to withdraw into themselves. Sometimes you're going to want to withdraw into yourself. The nice thing about the Explorer is they will let you do it without any fear about their own, you know, without the balanced Explorer will let you have your independence if you need it. Will let you retreat within yourself or down the street or to your parents, you know, or on your own little excursion by yourself. They'll have enough security within themselves to say, that's great, you do that, you know. But definitely you'll have to offer up the same you know, let them have that too, you know, keep it balanced, let them have their days off. You know how moms have, you know, Mother's Night Out, things like that, you know. I mean, there's all kinds of ways that couples, counterparts, whoever you are, can use some alone time once in a while. And but I don't think the hermit means that you're going to be lonely or they're going to be lonely. I just feel like you're going to have plenty of time to just do your own thing if you need to. But definitely, I think the Hermit card can represent retreats for the both of you. Places where you could go together to get some spiritual enlightenment and grow and learn and retreat from the world, the two of you, you know. So that's also, I think, a possibility here. Even though it doesn't show two people, I feel like it definitely could represent that. And look at all the blue energy. It just feels very like you're together in this moon world, you know. All right, let's see. Let's see what kind of person this is for you. Like, how do they relate to you? Are they going to be future spouses or soulmates? Who is this? So you have bonding. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. A very comfortable bond here, I feel. Best friend. So the friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. This doesn't mean it ends at friendship. This just means that I feel like when you introduce them to people, oftentimes you'll say, this is my best friend. Or when you talk about them, even if they're your husband or wife, or, you know, you've been with them a long time, they're your significant other, or, you know, you're common law married or whatever, you always talk about them as they're your best friend. Like you couldn't do anything without them. So you have sort of this, it's funny because there's some marriages out there where people don't do anything together, you know, and this is not necessarily a marriage, but this is a relationship where you do everything together like best friends do. You know, you just have to be together. You like each other's company so much. And then you have lasting love. This is your true love. So it is love, and it may not have the title of husband, wife, married. It could. I'm not saying that it doesn't, but I don't see it here in the romantic fairy. But it is something that will last, and that's a good thing. And I think all relationships that are based on friendship do have a ability to last beyond, you know, some other relationships. All right, let's see what signs we got here. So we have, see, Pisces. Pisces, I believe. The Pisces believes what their world, you know, that is the world they believe in, is their world that they create in their minds by exploring and knowledge, but sometimes they throw in a little fantasy and creativity in the mix. Then we have fire element, desire. So it could definitely be like a Pisces with fire in their charts. We have Jupiter, abundance, and 11th house, friends. So you could meet through friends, or friends are very important to you, and your best friends could be that's how you meet, or you have like a really great circle of friends, and that's how you just like to hang all the time. That's just the way you do it. You could be friends with lots of people, and every once in a while go off, you know, on your little hermit expedition just together. Or when you meet, maybe this is just kind of like really new connection here for some of you guys, and you're just now getting to know each other, and you haven't really, you're like bonding, you feel close together. It's funny, I stumbled upon a reading kind of like that for myself today, where it seemed like nobody I knew, and it was somebody I met through a friend circle, which my only friend circle is you guys. and you kind of gravitate towards each other, like you're always doing stuff together, and you're happiest with this other person, and everybody else notices it, and they finally like, are you guys together? What's going on here? So like, something like that could be happening for you, or will happen, something like that. But you'll know, you'll resonate. If it doesn't resonate, it's either not this pile, or there's some other kind of scenario. But yeah, some of you could already be together and just like feeling very comfortable and happy and traveling all over the place together, and you just wouldn't have it any other way. You know, that's just your lifestyle. So Pisces, I believe, so Pisces may be in the 11th house, or fire in the 11th house. Jupiter is great. Jupiter with Pisces is really good for traveling and exploring and knowledge and like being very, just going there, you know, like really amazing. I always feel like communes and people, clusters and book clubs and all kinds of like groups of knowledge-based things, you know, and a lot of passion behind it. So that is definitely, so you could, you know, your person could be Pisces. It could be separately. I can take all of these separately, or it can mix them together, that they could be fire signs like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Jupiter could also represent Sagittarius and fire energy, and the 11th house is like the 11 could be twin flames. It could also represent Aquarius and friendships and that style of relating. It's just you're out of the box kind of people. You don't have labels. You're like, maybe you're just particularly don't shun the titles out there, you know. I am not a twin flame. I am not a soulmate. We have our own special title, and you came up with your own title, whatever it is, you know, the beloveds, whatever it is. Okay. Let's see how your person feels about you. I mean, like, how do they see you? They see you as she who thrives, the orchid, flourish, prosper, blossom. And obviously they think you're gorgeous, because this card, and like all the butterflies, so really beautiful, bright, air, intelligent, bright. Those eyes are intelligent and bright. They're not exactly like sultry like a Scorpio's eyes, but they're very attractive, you know, as in they can reach beyond the stars kind of eyes. Also, this could represent your person. So your person, if you're interested in this female feminine image, then you could be attracted to that, but not necessarily. So either it's you or it's your person, but in a general sense, because the majority of my audience is the feminine looking at the masculine, or for the masculine within the reading, then I would say this is how the masculine feels about you. But for some of you, it will be how you feel about this person who has something, either is a female or has feminine qualities, strong feminine qualities. So I don't know, like that's just a little side thing that some of you might resonate with. This is what I'm trying to say. Put yourself where you see yourself. Male, female, masculine, feminine. And the images too, it doesn't matter. Do you see a man and a woman? It could be two women, it could be two men. You know what I'm saying? It's just images to get you in the mood of the card so you understand what the message is. And the reason why I feel like I have to explain all this to you guys, because I think you definitely are out of the box kind of people. Like, you don't follow the regular rules. You're nonconformists here. And I think you specifically don't believe too much in titles and pronouns and things like that. Okay, so let's see what your power card is, and what does your counterpart want to say about your personal power. How they see that. I am supported. So they support you. They see who you are. You are a rainbow child. You know, you have all these amazing thoughts and ideas. You're very worldly, very intuitive and intelligent, and they support you. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. So some of you out there have worked with the universe in the Lionsgate that we just had. If you're watching on real time, if you're not, hello, future people. But whether you know this or not, you're always supported by spirit. it depends on your beliefs, you know, what you call spirit, but there's always a higher force helping and guiding you, even if it's your own higher self, you know, always leading you to the right next best step. Even if you feel like it's led you into a difficult moment, that moment is a teachable moment, and it's not as bad as it feels if you really break it down. Sometimes it is. Sometimes definitely we have tragedy. So I would recommend also The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, because it talks about that, you know, like some painful moments. Pain can range from 0 to 10 or whatever, but if it's a mild thing like, I don't know, stubbing your toe, like you get over it, right? If it's a little bit worse, like having a car accident, it can be challenging and upsetting and scary and it's shocking, but you can get over that. It's a material thing. When it's, you know, loss of loved ones, that's different, right? That's a whole different category, but there's also a way you can work through that energy too as well. So it just talks about the different ways you work through these painful moments and how you can transcend them and turn them into something else, you don't dwell into the pain, and you move on into a new better feelings. Because if you're moving on to a better energy, you're attracting that better energy to you. You know, you keep attracting the good stuff, okay? That's what's important here. So your counterpart is seeing this aspect of you. At the one hand, it can seem like maybe you're very elusive, and a lot of people in the outside world can't tell that you're actually feeling anything. You're like, you blow that off so fast. Didn't you even care? Of course you care. Of course you care. But you have a certain way of working through the difficulty of the moments, and your counterpart sees that, and they think it's amazing, and they love that quality about you, because they want to work with that quality too. They need that for themselves. They need more help in that area possibly. All right, so counterpart, like you might not even like this part of the reading, maybe just for the fun of it, maybe just the sound, you know, the ASMR sound of this, but we're gonna see like what color eyes your person has. Okay. Ooh, ooh, oh. Brown. I think that's brown again. Could be hazel brown. We'll just say hazel brown. Okay. And let's see, what color hair do they have? Okay, black. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so if those didn't match up to any, like a person that you might have in mind, don't worry about it. It doesn't necessarily define the person. It's just a fun little game. But if it does, then it could be a clue, right? It could be a sign that you're on the right track with the person you're thinking of. So let me go ahead and do some charms. Okay. Ooh, we got number 19. We got Leo, who is generous. We have the elephant, which I feel like can represent tribe and community and kindred spirits and those people, that family you belong to. Germany, love, idea, USA. You got protected. You got a fortune cookie. I think I'll give you a fortune reading. You have Estados Unidos Mexicanos. So like this could be a Mexican connection. This could also represent the symbol here of the eagle eating the snake. So like defeating your demons, or they defeated theirs. The Lady of Fatima. Again, we have Portugal, I think. And then we have baby bottle. Could be some kind of baby situation in the way, on the way, in the way, or it could represent this kind of like nurturing quality or feeling this contented feeling. You have the Chinese symbol for taste. Hey, this one didn't come out in a long time. Taste. And then speaking of taste, look at that. You got like, it looks like a little date going on here. Some wine and cheese, like a little picnic basket and going out. Like that could be one of your dates. You have ambitious Capricorn here too. And a bow, like put a bow on it. It could be a gift to you. And the clamshell represents the ocean and signs from the universe. What is this one? I think this is V, honestly. Yeah, there you go, cursive V. And then you have the moon, which talks about like this connection. Didn't we have the moon? We had a lot of moon stuff, didn't we? The moon and how you, maybe not. That was a different pile, I guess. Okay, there you go, the moon. Yeah. How you connect through, you know, you could be psychic, telepathic, and also the ways you travel are astrally and things like that. And you do that together, maybe, you know, it's like the way you connect. I just you keep hearing that in your dreams. So let me get some fortune cookies for you. All right. Let's see what your fortune is. What other clues can we get here? Oh, so you have see from a new perspective. Interesting. And rest is required. Okay. So there, well, maybe that's part, oh, wow. This is like sleep. It's like almost like the Four of Swords. I see the rest and the seeing the new perspective and kind of the stained glass windows too. And yeah, so that's really cool. I feel like somehow through an astral way, you guys are going to connect too. Like if you haven't yet, that could be the next thing that happens here for you guys, connecting astrally. Or if you have, if you're so used to that, you're going to try new things. Like you're going to say, hey, let's do it this way. Let's do this way. Okay, I also got to give you some Scrabble. Let's see if we can get any initials. Oh, we got PP, Q, E, P. Lots of E's and R. Pear. And an ear, and a P, and pep. And yeah, if you see initials, oh, you got reap. Okay, if you don't see any initials or anything that makes any sense to you, don't worry about it. That's just one aspect of the reading. Just take, take the parts, and I would recommend listening to all the readings, and maybe there's a little bit in each reading, in each pile that adds up to be your person, because some of you, it's like that. Some of you, all of it will be in one, and some of it will be pieces of each one that resonates the most with you. And you'll know it, you'll feel it in your gut and your heart chakra, and just kind of like, yes, this is my person, I feel it, this is my counterpart, I know this is the one that completes me, that makes me feel good inside. I understand it now, and I'm either looking forward to finding them, or I'm with them, and this validates that, or whatever, however you want to see that. Okay, so before I go, give it a thumbs up, feel free to comment below, please subscribe if you're new to the channel, and for those subscribers, thank you so much, everybody. I'm having this big massive giveaway of prizes in these upcoming weeks leading to my channel anniversary, which is August 21st. So please continue to watch videos and partake in the festivities. I will be doing giveaways during my live readings, so come out and enjoy the live readings, really discounted readings. You got to get on the list though, it goes fast but you also can go ahead and get a private reading from me. Right now there's no wait, so definitely jump on that. All you have to do is email me and I'll get back with you with a price list and a how-to. Before I go though, I'd like to shout out my members. These are people who have like stuck with me and give me monthly little donations to help support the channel, and they're extremely appreciated. In return, I give them perks like badges and emojis and free readings. So the top tier is the Platinum Pixie. We got Lupe C, Claudia Lane, and Cheryl Borelli. We got Golden Fairy, Leo Sunchild, Ash. We have Twin Flames, Luisa Silva. We have Full of Faith, there's Wolfie, Wesley, Sunny King, Anastasia, Sparkles of Light at the last but not least, and they are AA, Sachi, Patricia, Valeska, Jaden, Chrissy, Jessica D, Jessica Johnson, Mona, Mystic, Mountain Dance, Amanda, and Brian. And then Patreons, hello Patreons. I might be trying this new Patreon thing, you guys decide, but I might have extended readings that you can pay for in Patreon, where you get like really like detailed stuff. And I might start doing something like that. But if you go on the Patreon page, I have similar tiers over there, similarly priced with similar prizes, but they go up a little bit higher if you want like face-to-face readings and things like that. And then I have Patreon there to support my artwork, and you can see like the behind the scenes look at how I do some of these decks that I create. All right, you guys, so thank you so much for your support, and I'm going to go ahead and go now, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, or evening. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.